Hi, Staying Potter Yoga. Thank you for coming. If it's your first time, welcome. If you're coming back, I appreciate the support. Today we're going to do a yoga class with some blocks. I'm going to start real slow and it's going to build up into somewhat of a spicy, dancey flow where I'm thinking of large extensions and breathing in every direction. Think of each breath as long and full and slow, and watch your hands as you go, and it'll be fun. So why don't we start this practice in prostration pose? So just lying flat on your stomach, arms extended out. Takes 5 nice, slow, deep breaths to land and to ground and to come into your body. Bring your right arm up. Raise your right hand to as low as it can go. And let it come down. And the left hand reaches up. And let it go. And right hand lifts up. And reach down. Left arm reaches up. And reach down. Take your right foot, bend your foot, clasp it with your right hand, pull it towards your hip, breathe, exhale. Hello to your quadriceps. Any amount is good, doesn't matter how deep you get into the pose. This is the beginning, warming up slowly. You want to kick into that heel. Start to open through your chest, maybe grab your foot with both hands if you can, or just reach your hand back. Breathe, press into the left foot. Reach the right foot. Breathe in. And release. Keep the hands on the foot though as you bring the hip and foot a little closer together. Doesn't matter where, just breathe. Breathe into the stretch for you wherever it is. Release the right foot. Left foot and left hand, right arm reaches up. Just take your heel into your hip again. Inhale, reach the right arm up and reach the left heel into your hand. Reach it, push and lift and ground through your right foot. Breathe. And release the knee, but hold the foot and pull the foot a little closer. Let's arms in a T and bend the right knee like you're hugging a pillow and put the left temple on the floor. If there's an intention you have for this class, something you'd love to bring into your life, feel what rises in your heart that comes up. Press into your left hand, going to thread the needle with your right hand, and then open up into a twist, looking over the left shoulder. want to assist yourself, you can take your right hand to your left thigh, maybe pull kind of away from your hip, maybe towards the wall it's facing. Look over your left shoulder, breathe. Open, spread your arms. Left hand reaches through and hold on to the right, and then we're going to come forward onto a Sphinx pose with the bent leg. So kind of like maybe a half frog, half Sphinx here, just to open the inner thigh. Like I said, we're getting into this a little bit slowly, and we should be nice and open for the. This is almost like a yin yasa instead of like a vin yasa, like instead of like a vin yin class, it's more like a yin vin, I guess, but maybe it'll be longer than usual, and it's okay too. Okay, so back. Gonna start again. Bend, hike the right knee up. Right knee is hiked up, right temple is on the ground. Gentle twist, breathe and surrender into the pose. Now, press your right hand, ground it into the ground, and send your left hand through and open up into a twist. Breathe. Be gentle. When you make an adjustment, make sure you're not forcing your knee, but really trying to press your shoulder. And it's okay if your right knee comes up a bit as much as it needs to. The shoulder grounding is the twist. Left hand on your right hip. Push your hips toward the wall they're facing or the left wall. Bring your right hand to your left hand, and then bring your elbows right underneath your shoulders for the half Sphinx pose. Press into your hands, press into your elbows, and walk your knees underneath each other. I'm gonna make some circles with the tailbone. As you come on up, all right, so circles with your hips, okay? All the way around. This is called dancing lion, so you're warming up your ankles, your wrists, your hips. If you go really slow, if you feel stuck anywhere, just breathe into it. Let's linger there, linger if you need. Listen to your body, listen to where you're feeling. You need the breath. Send energy, send breath there. If you need to modify any poses, you can rest in child's pose. You can always drop to your knees. Listen to your body, it's your class. Everything I say is a suggestion. And then rotate the other way. And then walk to a downward facing dog, pedaled it out. Bend your knees almost to the ground, really press into your heels and feel the stretch all the way into your back. Lower back, lift your hips up, and roll through each vertebra of your spine to a plank and look forward. Whole plank. Press into your hands. Magnetize your arms towards each other. Magnetize your wrists towards your toes and your toes towards your wrists, and lift through the backs of your legs. And it's also helpful if you would like to just kind of wobble back and forth, shift your weight over your wrist to hold this. Core is engaged, back is long. Knees rest. Take a step forward with your hands. Elbows down for forearm plank. Come to forearm plank. Core is engaged. Gaze is forward. Hips raised. Walk your feet up as you press into your hands for a dolphin pose. Your heels will probably come off the floor, it's good. Press into your hands for a downward facing dog. Let's walk your hands in towards your feet. Take the fold. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, fold over completely. Maybe pull your body close to your legs. Tuck your chin. Bend your legs as much as you need to. And as you grow, you just straighten them. As you're ready, keep lifting your tailbones. And if you're bending into your legs, it really does bring the stretch right into your lower back if you lift through your tailbone as you're folding over your legs. And breathe. And release. Look up halfway. Take a step forward. Oh, we got a rainstorm. I'm thrilled. Step left foot onto your leg, onto your nose. Right leg reaches up. I would like to kick switch. Just like I'm going to swing the right leg to the ceiling and kick and just step the left foot, kind of float it through to your hands, okay? Inhale, exhale, on inhale, bend left leg, reach it up, 3 by hands, flat back, long, bring your legs together, inhale, look up halfway, fold over your legs, let go completely. Inhale all the way up. Inhale, look at your hands. And then exhale. Open up, fold over your legs. Gaze is forward all the way down. Chest is open all the way down, so you fold over. That means collarbone lifts on the way down. Let go. Shin to your tucks, inhale, look up. Exhale, fold. Step the right leg back. Left leg sweeps the sky. Left foot meets the right foot, toes touching, right leg reaches up. Bring the right knee to your nose. Exhale, inhale, straight back. Exhale, lean your nose over your wrist. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, over your nose. Inhale, reach back. Exhale. Take your right knees bent, right on the floor. Left leg reaches up to the ceiling. A little back bend here. Press into the right toes. Keep left leg reaching up. Right knee to your nose, left knee to your nose. Left leg reach back. Left knee to your nose. Reach it back. Exhale, knee to your nose. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, knee to your nose. Drop your knee to the floor. Right leg reaches up. Press your forward foot into the ground. Come on up into a standing, well, three-legged dog. Right knee to your chest. Send the right leg to the right. Stretch them down for a fallen pigeon pose. Breathe. Open your legs for Upavishta Konasana, fold over the left leg. Stand, right hand behind you, plant your right hand and your left foot into the ground. Reach up, send your hips up for a fallen triangle or star pose. We're going to step all the way around. Hands down, and then you're going to do a wild thing. Well, from wild thing, we're going to step into a side twist, easy twist. We're going to send the right left leg up for a twisted half moon pose. From twisted half moon pose, we're going to fold over the right leg to a standing split. You're going to bend both knees and put the left knee behind you. Come nice and slow down to a twist pose, looking over the right shoulder. Rotate around. Hands frame the left foot, come back to where we started into a standing split. Feet meet. And now all the way up. Look at your hands, reach, big breath in, exhale, fold over your legs. Let your head go. Inhale, look up. Gonna lift your left foot underneath your nose. Gonna kick switch the left leg back. We'll end up with a three-legged dog. The left leg is raised to the sky. So you're just gonna switch your feet in the air. So that way your left leg comes up. Left knee to your nose. Left knee shifts across for a fallen pigeon. Breathe. Open up into a Upavishta Konasana to the right, fold up the right leg. Left hand opens to the left, and you can bend your right foot, press into your right foot, and squeeze your butt, come up on fallen triangle, fallen star, breathe. And then right hand comes down, your left leg is going to go all the way around for a wild thing. Breathe. Squeeze your butt. And then roll around to a plank. Let's hold plank. let's walk back. Let's take a standing split with the right leg to the ceiling. Let's bend both legs and put the right leg right underneath the left. Take a twist, looking over the left shoulder. Let's take the left knee right on top of the right knee for Gomukhasana. Come on, we're gonna frame the left foot. Come into an easy twist for the left side. We're gonna come up into a twist pose. From twist, we're gonna cartwheel the arms all the way around for reverse warrior. From reverse warrior, we press into the left leg, come light on the right foot, and then take a half moon pose. Reaching in every direction, breathe. Stretch the right leg in standing split. Feet together, look up halfway. All the way up. You look at your hands, breathe in. We're gonna come down. Let's actually come down. Let's come to our tippy toes. Balancing poses. Drinking bird. Bring your hands to your heart. Lift the collarbone up. Pull your core in. Gaze is on a point. Soft. Point that's not moving. Folding over the legs as you stay on your tippy toes for drinking bird. Hips down on the heels. Hands to your heart. Keep lifting up. And take 3 twists. Right arm to the right, left arm to the right, left arm to the left. We go left shoulder. Ooh, wobbly. Hands to the ceiling. Let's open to the right. Hands to the ceiling. Oh, I know this is so wobbly. And to the left, to the right, knees down. Whew, this will be a little easier now. Open to the twist, to the ceiling, to the right, to the ceiling, to the left, to the ceiling. Let's roll hip, knees. Why don't we just sit on our knees? Let's rest hands behind us. So the top of your hands on the mat behind you. And lean into your wrists. Feel the stretch. You're feeling the stretch as you lift your calves, ankles up. You're feeling the bottom of your foot stretch and also your wrists. So breathe and relax. And come on up. Come to a full tabletop. Breathe in. Hips up for downward facing dog. Right leg reaches up. And put it down. Left leg reaches up to the sky. And put it down. Right leg reaches up. Right knee to your forehead. Send the right knee to the left. Breathe. Open up into a straddle over the left leg. Right hand behind you. Press and bend the left foot and press into it for fallen star. Come around. The right leg is going to go all the way through the mat and across and come into a wild thing. Breathe. We're back to a 3-legged dog. Right leg. Right knee to your nose. Right knee drops to the floor. Left leg sweeps the sky. Left leg comes through for a fold over the left leg. You can step a right leg back if you need some more space. You can sway side to side in this forward fold. Half Hanumanasana. Half Hanumanasana, bring the left arm up. Very twisted, it's like a twisted triangle, breathe. Pull over. Take the right leg up into a triangle, half triangle. Right arm, sorry, right arm. Modified triangle perhaps. Fold over. Step into the left leg. Arms to the ceiling for Anjaneyasana. Sorry, right leg. Right foot is stepping in. Sorry, left foot is stepping in. Breathe. Shift forward with the hips. Squeeze your butt. Just make a shelf with your hand, with your shoulders for your heart. Offer your heart. And fold over the left leg. Bend and straighten the left leg. Right hand comes parallel with the left foot for the twist. Come lightly on the right hand. Easy standing twist. Let's rotate around to find dancing warrior, reverse warrior. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Nice long stretch all the way through. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. Going to frame the left foot. We're going to switch the feet in the air so the left leg stands up. Three-legged dog, left leg up. Left knee to your nose, left knee to your floor. Right leg swoops up. Right leg through. I step back with my left knee. You can or not, whatever you need. Just shift back and forth with the right through the hips. And straighten over the right leg. Bend and straighten. Next time you straighten, you're going to take a triangle. Reverse triangle, sorry. Spine is long and twisting. And then right hand plants on it behind and take it open up for a triangle. Modified triangle for the right leg. Breathe. Fold over the left leg. And bend the right knee. Sorry, that was the right foot. So we bent over. Now arms to the ceiling. Right knee is bent in Anjaneyasana. Open your heart. Pull over the leg. Now we're going to sweep the left leg up behind us in a three-legged dog. And right leg sweeps the sky. Right knee to your nose, and then left knee to your nose, left leg goes all the way through for fallen pigeon. Open up and fold over the right leg in your Uttanasana, one-legged forward fold. Open up now, hands behind you, towards the front of the mat, right knee bends, right foot's on the floor. Open your heart, squeeze your butt for fallen triangle. Sweep left leg all the way around for a heart opener. Breathe. Just hold plank. Tight breath. Take a big step forward with your hands. Drop your forearms on the ground. Forearm plank. Walk your toes towards your elbows. Can come stay here or one-legged dolphin. Or you can come up into a forearm stand. Go back to dolphin if you're a dolphin. Just rest your knees on the floor. Bring your hips to your heels. Rest in child's pose. Why don't we come into a frog from child's pose? Walk your knees outside of your mat. Your heels should be right directly behind your knees. Ooh. And just let your hips fall with gravity and time. Breathing into the space you're creating in your inner thighs. If you want to rest on a block here, it might make you feel good. Maybe allow your hips to open and inner thighs to open a bit more slowly. If you want to use the peanut stretching, you're going to squeeze your knees towards each other. Squeeze your inner thighs. Squeeze. About 3 holds per breath. 3 breaths of squeezing. Maybe more. 5 breaths squeezing. Squeezing. And release. Let go. See if you can get a little deeper into the stretch. Now, it is a little bit of a cheat to extend your hips forward. So try to reach your hips back towards your heel. And breathe. Doesn't matter how deep you are. If you're breathing, you're doing yoga. Now, walk your toes together. Woo-hoo-hoo. This is getting spicy. Walk your heel, hands in towards your hips, and you're just going to rest and let the oxygen flow the other way. I feel everything draining towards my hips from here. Actually quite refreshing. Let's get into our flow again. So, hands in front of us, straighten the legs, right leg right under your nose, left leg reaches up for a standing split. Right knee bends, left foot comes right behind, left knee comes behind the right. We're going to take a twist over the right shoulder, left elbow, either holding or twisting against the right knee. And untwist into a reverse Ardha Chandrasana. Breathe. From Ardha Chandrasana, we're going to bend the left leg all the way down, and we're going to cover the arms around for warrior, reverse warrior, dancing warrior. Breathe. We're going to shift the right hand through and come press into the right heel. Press into the right heel for our half moon pose. Breathe. Left leg comes on for standing split. And put it down, and right leg takes the standing split. Left leg standing split. Bend your right leg, bend your left leg, put your butt on the ground for a twist, looking over the right shoulder. Let's reverse side of that, do that again, the other side, left leg reaches up. Right leg reaches up for standing split. Bend both your knees. Right leg falls to the ground for a twist. Look over the left shoulder. Hi, Varsa. You're a good dog. From this position, we're going to cartwheel the arm to take, come on up into a twisted half moon. Breathe. We're going to put the right foot on the ground, standing twist. We're going to cartwheel our arms to take warrior, reverse. Let's shift over. Let's take warrior this way. Oh, we're going to send weight into the right heel. We're going to open up into a Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Frame the left foot, right foot. Frame the foot. Bend it down. Take Matsyasana. Not fish pose, I'm sorry. We are not in fish pose. We are in Gomukhasana. You can either switch legs or take a more playful transition out of here, stepping onto both sides of the feet. Rotate your feet around. Left knee is on the right. Fold over the legs. We are getting ready to break this down because it's getting very, very dark in my house right now. So, the storm is rolling in Florida. So, let's close this with some blocks for heart opening poses. Line up your blocks, so let's see, this will go right under your rib cage a long way, and then the other one will go right behind your head. Arms will fold out. elbows. Let's remove the blocks and put under our hip for a different kind of, I would put it middle length, so your hips, your sacrum actually, between your butt cheeks will rest right on the block. You can see how it feels if your legs stay bent. If you open your legs, you find a deeper stretch for your hip flexors. Breathe. You might want to stay here. This might be good. You might feel like you're ready for a bit of a deeper hip flexor stretch. So maybe you're going to put your block on the talus height, right underneath your sacrum. And just bring your shoulder blades to lift your heart up together. You might want to go into a full back bend from here, and you sure can certainly do that. A good heart opening pose brings lots of energy if you're in the beginning of your day here. You might just be winding it down with us. Vin, yin, vin. No, yin, vin, yin clap. Yin, vin, yin, that's what it is. You're slowing things down, gonna go nice and slow to get to the bottom. Take the right knee into your chest. Oh, my block is gonna, I don't think I'll put my block on the second talus height. I think that would be easier for this. And if the block makes shifts and it kind of pulls your tailbone away from your body, if it pulls your sacrum away from your low back, that's a gift. It's a stretch. It's wonderful for you. So just take it, don't worry about it. Don't worry about the block moving or falling. Take the left knee into your chest. Out over the block again. You know what? Actually, lift your hips up. Walk your knees, walk your feet under your knees. Lift your hips, release the block. Take 2 blocks. Now, I'm going to do a Upavishta Konasana, wide-legged forward side, wide-legged stretch. So it's a V stretch. So I like to prop my hips, my upper thighs on blocks, because I think that supported. I can really open up a lot deeper if I feel some support. Deeper than I could without the support. So just kind of relax into the blocks or pillows. Firm pillows are great too here. Breathe. Maybe point to flex your foot. Bring some energy into the legs. hug your knees into your chest. I'm gonna flip. So, knees are into your chest. Hug them. You can hold onto both knees, make circles with the knees, massaging through your sacrum, lower back. I would suggest a very, very supported Shavasana if you have a pillow or a bolster for under your knees and some blocks for under your feet. It's really nice to have a little inversion, relaxing in Shavasana. So just let go completely, just surrender in your Shavasana, make all the wiggles you need to make to get comfortable. You can lick your lips, lick your teeth, swallow, and surrender. Blubber out your lips. If you have more time, I would suggest you stay as long as you got. But if you're ready, you can stretch your arm in along, make a pillow of your arm, bend your knees. Just 3 breaths inside, fetal position, transition here. When you're ready, and come to a seated pose. Thank you so much for being here today and sharing your practice with me. And may the rest of your day unfold with grace. May you be happy, may you be peaceful, may you be filled with love. Because that's what you're meant to be. Blessings on blessings. Come back, keep coming back. Like, subscribe, share. Thank you so much. Leave a comment, tell me where you're from. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thanks. Have a great day.